Hello and welcome to my channel. As you can see, I'm planning on making a tablet holder. These are the plans that you can use for future reference. So I started off using an old piece of wood that I had from an old project lying around in my garage. I started to clean up the face, so just using my square edge. Just wanted to take the end off as that was a little bit crooked. Always ensure that you use safety equipment when using saws. So ear defenders and goggles was standard. Lining up the piece of wood with the blade and the marking on the wood. Started up my dust extractor and fired up the saw to take that small piece of edge away from the board. Marking out roughly where I want the size of the piece, grabbed my tablet and marked out how it would look sitting and standing on that piece of wood in its completed form. Now my tablet has a rugged rubber covering around it, so it's slightly wider, thicker than like an iTablet. So measure yours up before you make the initial groove for it to stand, so that it stands vertical for you and doesn't lean over or fall off. So on this cut I've just marked out the size of the piece of wood. I'm going to make that final cut, leaving me with the piece that I'm going to be working with. If you've got any comments, please leave them below. I'd love to hear from you. If you've got any ideas of projects future, then leave those in the comments as well, and we can look at those and have a go. I tend to make small home projects, things for gifts, birthdays and Christmas and such like. I tend to use reclaimed woods of pallet wood and old bits of wood that I've got lying around. What I'm doing now is just marking up where I want the groove to sit, and this should be just slightly in from the edge, so when the tablet or your iPhone or phone is leaning, that it doesn't topple backwards through its weight. So I've roughly put the groove halfway down the piece of wood, with about 4 centimeters either side and a centimeter width groove with a 20-degree angle on the blade. Following the cutting of the groove, I'm now just marking the final cut for the total length of the unit, and this will be the excess bit of wood to take off. Again, always safety first, ear defenders and goggles. Once the cut had been done, just wanted to clear the channel out using a small chisel, as the blade always leaves a few little bears inside. And as you can see, the angle of the cut and the cleanliness of it there. Finally moved over to the belt sander, gave it a once over both sides. The grit on there is 120, and then finally finished off using quite a fine sand paper of 2000, and then we oiled it up, and I oiled this up a couple of times over a day or two, giving it plenty of time to dry off and soak in. And it just brings out the colour and the grain of the wood, makes it slightly nicer to look at, with a nice smooth finish. Ensure that you get down into the groove around the edges and apply as many coats as you want. Please leave comments and like the page. Thank you.